Hello? Okay. So we have 3 lost levels to do. Lost levels, play early versions of levels that were cut during the original development of The Last of Us Part 2. These levels are presented in an unfinished pre-alpha state and have optional developer commentary, which is cool. Cool. I don't know if I want developer commentary or a introduction video from Neil. I think we'll just start, if that's all right with y'all. Did Julia finish the game last night? Yes, we did. Surprisingly so. Yes. You did just get here just in time. We're about to start the first lost episode or lost level, which is called Jackson Party, where Ellie is nervous before a party or something. Oh boy. This level is presented in an unfinished pre-alpha state, reflecting its state when it originally cut from the game, or was originally cut from the game. Okay. There's gonna be some like unfinished work here, but that's okay. Oh, so there's no dialogue either because they didn't have to record it because it got cut from the game. It's goofy. Oh, that's funny. Karis, thank you for the brand new sub. Look at that snowman. Oh. I wonder, can you do photo mode? Oh, you can. That's a cute little guy, but I don't know if I can get a good picture of him. He's cute. You just finished yesterday's VOD. I'm sobbing a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. The commentary explains a lot of what it is. Feels weird seeing Ellie without hearing Ashley's voice. Yeah. From what I remember, they said that this is the roughest of the 3, so the others should have actual dialogue. Oh, okay. This is pretty. With all the lights. Bonfire? Oh, you can select what you want to drink. Beer. But there's nothing in it. Oh, that's silly. That was actually pretty good, even if I do say so myself. Hi, Jasmo. Do I get to play? Oh, shit. Guys, watch this. Oh, fuck it all. Nice try, Ellie. This game is rigged anyway? Oh, fuck. Wait, I want to pop balloons. This is cute. Where'd she pull that ball from? I don't know. Can I sit? Oh. There's a little sit area. Oh, I can't back out of it. That's kind of cool. Y'all got any ghost stories? Yeah, once upon a time. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's that night with Dina and Ellie where like we do get the cutscene inside. I think it's this. Oh, what's this? Do I need to get in line? Fuck it, fine. I'll wait. Just kidding, they're being too slow. Step aside, people. Oh. Wait, again. Nuts. You let me do it again. Damn it. You didn't know these existed? They might only be on PS5. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what Tobe said. They're only on the remastered because I don't have them. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I think that's all that we can interact with outside. Oh, what's this? Oh my god, they're faking being a clicker. They're playing Get the Clicker. Oh. That kid said fuck you? Ain't no way. Oh my god, you guys, Ellie's doing a clicker. Oh. Oh. Oops. That's clever. Okay, anything else? Yeah, this is the winter dance. We never got to have the winter dance. This would have been kind of cool to have in the game. Her ex-girlfriend is out here somewhere. Hello? At the face tattoos booth? Is it outside? Face tattoo booth. Face tattoo. Oh, face painting. Oh. I missed it. Oh, and there's interaction. Oh, fuck it. Paint my face. How's that tattoo doing? It's fine, does the job. Oh, she could have got like a cool little design. We should touch it up. Maybe I can add something else. wild. She did Ellie's tat. This is Ellie's ex. Cool. Yeah, we got our... She gave us our tattoo, I guess. Alrighty. Now we've seen everything. Oh, it's Tommy. Wait, that's so funny. They haven't even like done any mocap yet, so it's all just like very bland. That's interesting. That's it. That's it. Seattle sewers. All right. This reminds me of the convo the other day of would we rather live in Jackson or the Seattle Stadium? And honestly, Jackson would be my pick. Yeah, I think so too.
Get off of me!
Cool start. Great, great. Okay, this is in the game. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this was not in the game. Okay.
Fuck Seattle. Okay. Where the hell am I?
This was in the game, but in a different part of the game.
Fucking kidding me. Okay. There's gotta be another way out.
Interesting. Hi, Purple Hamster. How you doing? All right. Hi, Cat. Also, did I say hi yet? I don't think so. Oh. Yeah, I'm not making that jump. Can I, like, jump in this and then... Oh, yeah, go up here. I tried to do this and I didn't do it. Louise, thanks for gifting us of the Purple Hamster. Hi, Cat. Okay. Oh, I see. This is actually interesting. Huh. We are not replaying. We're doing, it's in the extras. It's called the Lost levels. So these are levels in the game that they didn't put in the main game. So this is all new to me, but it's within the game. So basically it's just...
What have we got here?
Loot! Would you look at that? I think it's just loot. Can we just keep going? Wait, huh? Oh, and we jump. Oh dear. And a rag literally just at the corner? Okay.
Get me the hell out of here.
Oh, icky.
Up and out.
Rats.
Just keep going up and out.
What's the plan after The Last of Us? I was thinking doing some repo. Some solo repo. That would be kind of fun.
Fuck. Okay.
Bro, ew.
Don't lose your shit, Ellie.
Hey, don't lose your shit crawling it. Oh, that's so gross. Bro, that's sewage. Yucky. Oh, that's so gross, bro. Yuck. Oh, thank you, Morgan. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, people might be confused if they're just kind of tuning in.
This will be a really shitty place to die.
Is this Ashley Johnson? It like sounds like her, but it also doesn't. Decades old sewage. I know, it's nasty.
Damn it.
Thanks, Tubbs. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, what? Hold on now. What a convenient place to have my... Oh. That was kind of sick.
Oh, shit.
Ugh. Why take this out? That was wild. That was really wild. That would have been, that was pretty cool. To crawl past a clicker, have your flashlight die and have to turn it on and it flashes to Joel. That's cool. That was neat. Yeah, this part was in the game. That's nuts. They said they took it out so the part at the barn could have its full moment impact or something along those lines. Oh. But that part's just so much later in the game that I feel like you'd almost slightly forget about it, you know? But that makes sense. This is probably the end. Nice. Imagine waiting for the clicker to move, but that happens. Nice touch. Yeah. Yeah. All right, this. The hunt. Ellie follows a trail of blood to an abandoned general store. All right. Oh, this is in Ellie's journal. Ooh, so we did read about this. I think that scene would have enhanced the barn scene, not taking it away. Yeah, I think it would have enhanced it too. Just also because like the scene where you're traveling through the sewers as Ellie, I think is just so far back from the end that I feel like it wouldn't like necessarily take away at all. I think it would give it context almost. They also mentioned some people got lost in that part during playtesting, so that it was also a big factor of why they cut it. Oh, got lost in the sewers, like didn't know where to go. That's fair. Oh, this is okay.
Where are you?
Oh, this is hunting down Abby. So we're on our way to California. Oh yeah, wait. Okay, is this the where she buried the kid she found or something?
How'd I lose it?
Oh, hunting. Like the little rabbit that she brought back to Dina? Oh, this is the farmhouse area. Oh, right. This does look very like... Oh, follow the blood trail. Oh, right. This does look very Eastern Washington-y. But I don't know if that's where they were. Wait, that's so much blood. That's not rabbit. That's like a deer.
Gotcha.
Whoa. This is cute. This little shop. Oh, Wyoming. We can assume Wyoming, but they never actually say. I can't open like my menu or my upgrades either, obviously, because this is just like extras, but
How the hell do I get in there?
$3.37 for gas. That's quite nice. Damn. Dude, I remember when I went to the California coast, gas on the coast over there was like almost $8 a gallon. I had never seen gas that high in my entire life. Because it was like outskirts, like it was like Big Sur. But I was just like, wow. It was in the $7 range, but I remember it almost being $8. And I was like, holy cow.
Okay. I can't see shit.
Oh.
Fuck!
Well, that's my friend. I want to see the death scene. There's not really a death scene at all. That's actually so interesting that the boar has its own like I see you sounds. £50 to fill up a full tank. Yeah, I think that's kind of how it is in a lot of places in America too. Oh, he beaten. There's blood everywhere. He's leaving a trail. Where's bro going?
Got you.
Poor piggy.
It's over.
Oh, interesting.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, it's sad. Oh, it's a tanky pig. Oh, didn't you see? She say she saw Joel. Yeah, that's right. Sad. Damn, I should have done the party last. That last one was sad. Oh. I'm going back and I'm gonna do the hammer one. And I'm gonna make the bell ring. Yeah, it was cool to see those. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see this drinking again. This place was cool. I feel like there was cool photo ops I could have also gotten here. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, can I just make everybody disappear? Wait, hold on. Oh, baby. You guys, we can make everybody just disappear. You take all the NPCs out. Wait, wow. Oh, that's pretty. That's nice. That's a nice shot. Wish I had that luxury in real life. Right? Aw. Could turn the brightness a bit down. What is it at normally? Definitely not that dark. Oh, 49. That's great. How pretty. And then people. Cute. The window details with the brightness down is neat. Yeah. Like the stained glass? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, look at that. Oh, there's even stars in the sky. You know, honestly, I think there'd be a way more stars, but that's cool. Oh, that's ominous. The bonfire is cool too. Yeah, Jackson's very cozy. Whoa. Nutty. Whoa. Ooh. Nah, that's cute. Little fire. That's nice. That's really cute. That's really nice. That's cool. Cute. Shelb, thank you for the 3 months in advance also. Thank you, thank you. What was the name? Was that the same song from the Dina Kiss? It might have been. Probably. All right, let's see. Oh. I thought I could hold it down and she just like waits and I just release it, but no, it's a one and done. Nuts. I just wanted her to say nuts again. Cool. All right. Well, that's pretty. Nuts. That was fun. That was a nice little Last of Us thing. Aquarius Tuna. Hi, guys. Welcome in. We just did some well, not some. We did all of the lost levels in The Last of Us 2, which are little snippets of the game, little levels that didn't make it into the final game. I beat the game last night. It was an emotional journey. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. And we just finished the lost levels. I wanted to do it at the start of stream. And we just finished them. So we'll probably play some Repo, I think. How is DBD? How were the DBD games? Were you killing? Surviving? Repo. Yeah, I think Repo would be fun to do. 100%. Hi, Raiders. How is your stream, though? Welcome in. Would you be willing to discuss your thoughts on the game? Oh, I totally can. Yeah, I just need to think about him. I like how it ended, I think. I mean, yeah. I wish we got more time with Joel. I think that's my one thing, because that was like such a shock factor at the beginning. Like, I wish we got to hang out a little bit more. I think it's fine that he got killed. Like, for the plot. I think that's fine. But I wish that there was a little bit more. But then also I kind of admire that they did it really quickly, so it made it less painful. Less painful. Like, you don't get like reattached to him as much. Like, it's just kind of like it happens and you're like, oh shit, I guess we're doing this without him. So there is like the aspect to that. Like, you know, there is that. Yeah, it's gonna hurt no matter what. But I think if they like made you more emotionally attached again at the start of the game and then did it, it would have been a little bit more evil. But like, they kind of show they suggested distance at the beginning of the game anyway, right? Like, you're playing as Ellie, you know that there's distance going on with Joel, so they already like, you know, portrayed that. Yeah, not necessarily that makes it easier at all, but yeah. I know, Dizzy, right? Yeah. The last time you play as Joel is at the start. He's on his horse riding into sunset. At the beginning of the game? Of this game? Or him? Yeah, okay. God, that was such a small amount of time. I forgot. I think I started to like Abby despite of what happened with Joel. She and Liv's chemistry and companionship really helped. Yeah. Yeah. They really painted Abby as, you know, not the villain when you got to play as her. That was really, really nice. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like the choice to go hunt Abby down at the end of the game was something also. Like that was such like a not a rushed bit, but the fact that you like you're gonna go, you know, scout her out, and then all of a sudden you're in California. All of a sudden, that seemed kind of like jumpy, like whoa, and the fact that she just leaves Dina to begin with, like that seems very like I don't know. It's not that it doesn't seem not Ellie, but it should just seem like she was so content and everything with her family there. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess if she made a promise to Tommy, then I don't know. Like that obviously triggered something too. But yeah, I don't know. Tommy just out of the blue coming to do that was also just kind of, I don't know. Like it's almost like disrespectful of Tommy also. But I can understand how he's like, you know, out for his brother as well. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think like my thoughts too is like it does kind of suck that they're taking all these characters that we've like had affection for, like Ellie and Tommy, and then they just paint them really disrespectful and just like selfish at the end, because they weren't necessarily like that as much before the very end of the game. And then right at the end, when it seems like they've kind of like been okay, like to paint them that way and have that be the last of what we know of them was kind of like a weird way to send off those like two main characters, or two big characters, Ellie being the main one obviously, but like Tommy being a big character. But yeah, I mean it totally makes sense, because yeah, she's addicted to the idea of revenge. Yeah, she's, the whole game is about that. But yeah. Yeah, they do an excellent job of making you like Abby. Yeah. I stepped away between the last bit of Seattle and Ellie at the beginning of the farm, so I missed that, but I feel like they could have left it at the farm. It felt rushed and forced to have her run off to California to close something that felt already closed. Yeah, no, I think so too. That's why I said like that big time jump to just like she makes that decision, breaks Dina's heart, and then boom, you're in California was very like a big jump to me. But I think it also, yeah, I don't know. It's not like I want to like, there doesn't need to be a part of the game where we're going through Oregon. Like that doesn't need to exist at all. Like the time jump's fine, but it was definitely kind of like a, whoa, like that was fast. We're in California already. But yeah, Morgan, yeah. The layers of being human, many emotions, and nothing is so right and wrong, black or white. Great game for discussion. Mm-hmm. There are moments in the game where Ellie should have went with Jesse. Yeah, that's true. Where they're like, let's go get Tommy, and she's like, no, I've got unfinished business. And Jesse's like, all right. Yeah, that's true. It's not the first time. Yeah, they did jump around with the timeline a lot, but I think it was okay because they did kind of specify when it was. And it did kind of help with giving context to why certain characters are feeling certain ways, I think. And I do like that they did different hair lengths and stuff to kind of showcase the timeline a bit. But yeah, they did a lot of timeline jumping, a lot. But I think it made sense as far as storytelling. But I know that obviously jumping like years and years back and forth can be a little bit confusing. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what even the third game could even be about, because I feel like they need to leave Ellie alone. Like, my only thought is, like, Ellie has a change of mind and she actually does want revenge or something. Like, if they were to keep the same characters. I feel like, if anything, it would be... I don't even know. Like, I just feel like they needed to not do anything. I don't think they need a third game. Yeah. Dina life after. Yeah. I don't know. Like, the only thing I think of, I feel like Ellie needs to just hang out in Jackson and be content. And I feel like Abby maybe could have some type of, you know, storyline with the Fireflies. Like, maybe that with Lev again, but yeah, that's like all I could think of. But again, I just don't feel like it's necessary. Yeah, Linnea, I'm with you. I just feel like I think it's done. I think it should be done. Ellie is very much so stubborn and stuck in her ways up until the point she chooses to let go of Abby. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we mentioned this at the beginning of stream, but like it made sense why she did it. Like, it gave context to that because she had that flashback of Joel on the patio with a guitar, and that's all we saw. And then she let go of Abby. And then you're kind of like, okay, wait, what? She literally went 2 states on foot to just let go of her. What are you talking about? And then, yeah, so you're wondering what the flashback is. But then they give you context and show the whole flashback. And it's the entire scene of her choosing to forgive Joel. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, how I take it is the flashback that she had was she forgave Joel in that moment. And it kind of gave her like maybe some type of insight to maybe just forgive Abby. But like, why is she having that flashback only then? Like, why has it not occurred at all up until that moment when she's there trying to drown Abby? Like, you're telling me she hasn't thought about that at all until that moment? Like, she could have just had that realization that, you know what, maybe I should just forgive Abby and stay with Dina and just be happy. Like, why does it take her like until the point of she almost kills her and then she has that thought? Like, that seemed a little strange to me. Like, surely you must have thought about that moment before, because it's a pretty big thing to think about. I think finally getting her hands on her made a difference. Yeah, I know that. I get that, but it's just kind of like knowing how much she like thought about revenge. You think she would have like probably either dreamt about killing her, like dreamt about having hands on her, dreamt about like, or thought about how she would do it. Like, she must have thought about it to a point where it just like felt real for a second to jolt that type of memory with Joel, you know? And I mean, maybe she did. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, all it took was it to actually be happening. But that just seems like such a realization she could have had on her own without having to actually be there doing it. But yeah. I also think that the developers really just wanted an Abby versus Ellie fight for like the real like ending, like a really powerful like oof ending. And that's what it did, right? Like, that was such an intense fucking fight for the end. And we had like an Abby v Ellie fight, kind of, right? Where you're playing as Abby trying to fight Ellie or like escape Ellie. So like that existed, but anyway, I'm going to read what you guys are saying, because my take on having that flashback, which is my favorite moment in the game, is that she can only see Joel as dead. Every instant she sees Joel in the game, he's beaten all to hell. He's in violence when she's in peace. It's the first time she sees him alive while she's in violence and he's at peace. That is a nice way to see it, yeah. I like to see the Fireflies reuniting message spread to Jackson. and Ellie decides to try to make her immunity worth something, then the game could show Abby and Lev again. But also learning about Neil made me feel gross. Yeah, no, I agree. That is, yeah, that's a concept. that is a concept, which was the original concept of the first game. Ellie's immune, make a vaccine or try, because technically that it could still be a possibility. That could essentially be a full circle moment, yeah. But again, something I don't think that needs to be done. But I could see that being some type of plot. I'd like the store to die, yeah. Yeah. I really, really wanted her to just go home at any point. She didn't have everything. It wasn't a perfect life, but she had Dina and JJ. And now that she listened to her anchor, she doesn't have them anymore. Yeah, Kat, that's such a... Yeah. There's Ellie and Abby growing up in an apocalypse. As someone who has CPTSD, the panic and flashbacks are surreal. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I can't even imagine having to grow up in that environment and having so much, like, generational trauma, like, that their parents went through, because that was in the apocalypse. Like, you know, we find out in the Last of Us show that Ellie's mom, obviously played by Ashley, which was a really cool scene, like, she was going through so much trauma too. And like generational trauma is such an interesting topic. And you can learn about it a lot, especially in therapy, but like you can have trauma in you that's not yours, which is fucking nuts. Like from your parents, like your parents' trauma and your parents' trauma, it goes down. It's like in your blood. It's so interesting. Like generational trauma is no joke. It's a wild concept, but like, yeah. So like having generations of you when you're in an apocalypse has got to be such a gnarly thing. Like that's got to be, can't even imagine. Yeah, clear skies. That's true. Considering how much Ellie was willing to ignore Jesse and Dina's needs. Even in Seattle, she was stuck in a very tunnel vision selfish track and just needed to reach her breaking point. I think Abby only really was able to follow through because of the fact that she was surrounded by people encouraging her to do it. Only when she was surrounded by better people, she was able to do better. Yeah. Yeah, you can see how much like Lev really like rubbed off on Abby. Like Lev was just kind of constantly being like, Abby, this is too much. So yeah, I think Abby kind of learned from him a lot, which was cool. Because I don't think she ever had that before. Like a lot of people were just very Firefly focused and like a lot of violence, but yeah. Yeah, I do love when games don't end on like happy notes all the time. It's sadly realistic, but I think the game ended fine. I just found out it's so bittersweet that she started out alone with mom dying and then ended this whole thing alone. No Dina, Joel, or JJ. Yeah. I mean, you could assume she goes back to... I like to assume in my head right now that she makes her way back to Jackson. That's where Dina and JJ went and they make up. Maybe it takes a while, but that is my hope that has happened, and then they're just doing okay again. Maybe. Right, dude. The amount of like traumatic events we saw Lev have to go through within the span of a night was a lot. That was wild. The fact that Ellie and Abby walked away alive is a happy ending for me. Yeah, that's so true. Like, there was actually a couple points where I was like, does Ellie die too? Like, I actually was like, wait a second. Like, in that fight, I actually didn't think that, like... I didn't think that was a possibility. I was like, dude, they're so bloodthirsty right now. Like, something's gonna happen. Like, I was so, like, flustered in my brain about what was gonna go down. It's nuts. It's like, it was such a powerful situation that they make you go through. Because, like, you have the same thing playing as Abby. Like, when you play with Abby fighting Ellie in that scene, you're just like, this feels so weird. This feels wrong. What? I don't want to do this. And then you're playing Ellie fighting Abby, and you're like, wait, this also feels wrong. I don't want to. Like, Abby gets fucked up. Like, that scene is so gruesome. So much knife action. Like, it's so, like, awful. And you're just like, and you're the one doing it. You're like, whoa. Like, it is such an empowering scene. And not because the fight was so intense, but because you have, like, such, like, it's not often you play two sides of a story, grow affection for both of them, and have, like, different things, and then you have to, like, do such a brutal fight like that. Because you're like, wait, they're both fine. Like, what? Stop. It's so weird. That was such an interesting experience of the game. I think that was probably, like, the wildest experience is the very end. So I do think, like, it sucks that she had to go to California, and that part felt a little rushed and stuff and unnecessary, but it makes sense. It doesn't make sense, and it does make sense at the same time. But it is cool that they went out with such a big fight at the end, because that is such a weird psychological, like, twirl that they put the player through. Like, that was weird. That was such a interesting feeling to play that. So I think from a gaming perspective, that was a wild roller coaster to end on. So I appreciate that, because you don't play games often that make you have that type of psychological response. It was weird. It was nuts. Supposedly they developed a cure and society goes back to normal because in Uncharted you can find fossilized clickers. What? That's an interesting thing. Oh, does it just seem like an Easter egg? I guess, yeah. It could be both. It wouldn't be the same world. Yeah. Sarah Ram, like, can you guys just talk it out? Just kiss and make up. But don't kiss. Especially playing right after Abby kills Jesse. It's so wild to have built up empathy for her. Yeah. Yeah. I say affection, but also, yeah, empathy. Because there's so much to feel bad about for her in that. But then you kind of, yeah, it's empathy and affection. Like, you grow to, like, love how she loves her family and, like, the world, and, like, you get that and you understand it a bit more. So it's just, like, such an interesting combination of feelings. They're so weird. My head canon. Oh, Ellie learned how to play guitar with the other hand. Yeah, that should, I hope so. Yeah, just Ellie goes left-handed. It's fine. Lots of people play guitar left-handed. Cool. Well, yeah, that's how I feel about the game. We're kind of mostly on the same page, so good yap session about it. The guitar scene wrecked me. Dude, I know. The guitar scene in the music shop was so lovely. Unless you're talking about the guitar scene at the end of the game, which was also very sad because she plays Joel's song poorly without her two fingers. I'll discuss the rest in therapy. Yeah, this would be a wild game to talk about in therapy. Yeah. The guitar scenes are interactive. I know, I love that too. I love that too. Cool.